What if I told you life was like a firefighter? Now see, all firefighters undergo post-secondary school training either in a technical school, college, or firefighter academy. Now see, Google says when entering a building, can walking in the heat, flame, smoke, and falling debris, the protective gear firefighters wear helps to keep them safe, agile, and as light on their feet as possible. But would you say it would be ludicrous for a firefighter to go into a burning building without any protective gear on? Because see, that's what some of us do in life, unknowingly. Isaiah 43:2, New King James Version. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you, and through the rivers, they shall not overflow you. When you walk through the fire, you shall not be burned, nor shall the flame scorch you. See, if everything was so easy, we wouldn't need God. What I learned in life is it's not what happens to us that does the most damage to us, it's our perspective of it. But we hear these cliches that sound good, but do we really have the full extent of it? Like, oh, stay prayed up. So where's your armor? Now, as you can see, it says the armor of God represents the defense we must take in our spiritual lives. The Bible tells us that we are fighting a war against Satan who seeks to destroy us. Therefore, we must take action and put on God's armor. As Christians, it is important for us to understand the severity of this battle. Many of us say, stay prayed up, and we have on no armor. But if we go to Ephesians 6:10, it says, finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord, in the power of his might. See, key words, his might. See, when we don't put on our armor, we are operating under our might. Verse 11, put on the whole armor of God that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. Verse 12, for we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this age, against spiritual hosts of wickedness in the heavenly places. Verse 13, therefore take up the whole armor of God that you may be able to withstand the evil day, having done all to stand. I ask you again, if you're a firefighter, would you run into a burning building with no gear on? See, that's what we do in life. We deal with these situations in life because they're going to happen and life is going to hit you, and we have on no protective armor. And guess what? The enemy will attack where there's no armor. Many of us have been fighting with no armor on, and that's what we do every day. We are spiritually naked and we don't have on God's armor. We're operating in our might, and when we operate in our might, we can get spiritual frustration, spiritual fatigue, spiritual depression, etc., etc. But I'm going to teach you how to armor up. And what does that even look like? Be looking out for the next episode.